Glory to Jesus Christ. It's about 5:30 on Tuesday, July 23rd, 2013. I've been up all night because I am getting ready to leave to go to court for the first time. Essentially, I have a friend who I met through the prison ministry who was getting sentenced today, and he asked me to come speak at the sentencing hearing as to his character. Actually, originally it was my idea, but then things kept getting postponed, and he asked me a couple weeks ago if I would do it, and I said, yeah, absolutely. I made a video about it. I don't think I posted it, though, so you may or may not already know that. So I've never been to court before. I do not know this judge at all. I've tried to find stuff about him on the internet. I haven't been able to find very much other than his picture. I have no idea what's about to happen. I do not know if there's going to be some kind of a confrontation with the victim or the victim's family. They could confront the I shouldn't call him a defendant because he's guilty, and he admits he's guilty. There was no trial. I'm going to call him the defendant anyway. There might be a confrontation. They might get angry at me for going to support him. I have no idea what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to read my little statement that I wrote, because, you know, the reason that I'm going is to talk to the judge about the fact that this individual did a really bad thing. He did a stupid thing, but this is his only criminal offense ever. He's already been incarcerated for a year because he couldn't afford bail. So he and I and his entire family are just praying that he gets time served. He could get up to 3 more years. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyway, oh, and just to give you a little background, this individual, whose name I'm obviously not going to use on YouTube, he was, he got drunk and he assaulted someone over a woman. Beat a guy with a metal pipe, broke some ribs, hit the guy in the chest, the torso, the back, the head. I guess the victim was hospitalized for a while. So it's, the charges are aggravated assault. I don't think they're doing assault with a deadly weapon. I hope not, because that's like a 10-year penalty, but anyway, it's his only criminal offense, and he's very embarrassed about what he did. He knows he was wrong. He admits he did it. And I want the judge to know that he may have already told that to the judge, but he's been telling it to me too, and I want the judge to know that he's been telling it to me. So here's my little statement. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be standing. I don't know if I go in a witness box. I don't know. Do you have to get sworn in when you give a statement? I don't think so, right? We'll find out. Ready? Good morning, Your Honor. Glory to Jesus Christ. My name is Daria Cortese. I am an Orthodox Christian prison missionary from St. Mark's Orthodox Church in Wrightstown. I have known Mr. Defendant for approximately 1 year. We met shortly after his arrest and detainment at the Bucks County Correctional Facility. Since that time, he has faithfully attended the weekly Wednesday night prayer service and scripture discussion that I helped to lead. During this time, Mr. Defendant has only missed 1 week, and that was due to a substantial illness. In fact, I have missed far more meetings than he has. In my experience, Mr. Defendant is an intelligent, articulate, and respectful person who is learning and growing as a Christian and as a man as a result of his incarceration. He is always absorbing new information, particularly about the spiritual life and the gospel of Jesus Christ, and looking for possible connections and relationships from diverse sources. I admire his humility and his honest desire to learn, so much so that appearing here today was actually my idea, not his. I also admire Mr. Defendant because he understands and admits that he committed a crime. In our interactions, he has never, not once, tried to excuse what he did or blame somebody else for his behavior. I respect him tremendously for that. He acknowledges that it was wrong and is sincerely repentant. He is repentant because he is sorry that he did it, not sorry that he got caught. Mr. Defendant knows that he must make a better choice if similar circumstances arise in his future. As this court is certainly aware, there are many dangerous, violent, and vicious people in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania who need to be kept far away from the law-abiding public. I do not believe that Mr. Defendant is one of those men. He is a greater asset to this community outside penitentiary bars than behind them. Thank you. So, I was doing a little bit of free editing there. I think it's important to tell the judge that I believe that my friend is repentant and he regrets his actions, he's not just sorry because he got caught. That's a big one. What else is there to say? I'm probably not going to be allowed to bring my iPad into the courtroom or take pictures. I'm really kind of nervous about this. I'm not nervous for me, but thinking about what he must be feeling right now. I mean, imagine trying to sleep the night before you know that some guy in a judge's robe is going to determine if you have to even waste more of your life behind bars. I don't think he's wasting it, though. He's spending it in profitable pursuits spiritually, reading, the Bible, prayer, comforting some of the inmates who are, scared or new or younger. So, this is one of those instances where all I can do is just to pray that God's will be done, no matter what that is. And of course, it would be really fabulous if God's will was time served. But there are certainly other factors at play here as well, and I have to remember that I am going on behalf of a person who is admittedly guilty. So I was trying to put myself in the shoes of the victim, or the victim's family members. The victim survived, by the way. I don't know if he'll be there tomorrow, but he did survive. But I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, or put myself in the shoes of his, mother, father, siblings, friends, saying, well, now wait a minute, we're going to court because he got assaulted. He was unarmed, by the way. And here is this crazy Christian girl coming in here and defending him. So I'm trying to make it obvious that let there be no confusion whatsoever. We all know he did it. He admits he did it. He knows he did it. He knows he messed up. So we're not, we're not even gonna go down that road of contention. Hopefully. I suppose I should spend some time between now and when I leave the house in 2 hours thinking of how I'm going to react if somebody does confront me. How could you do that, or blah, blah, blah. Why weren't you here advocating for victims' rights, blah, blah, blah. How to answer a confrontation like that safely and articulately and accurately, and in a Christian way, may prove quite difficult. Alright. That's enough blather from me. I will let you know what happens.